Hi, I'm Enchanting Nubianette. Welcome back. And if you're viewing my channel for the very first time, welcome. Let's talk about our new Pope. Pope Leo the 14th is 69 years old. He's formerly the Cardinal Robert Prevost. He was elected on May 8th of this year following the sad passing of Pope Francis. So although his election has been met with hopeful ideas by many people, it has also sparked some concern and even anger by other people, various groups within the Catholic Church and even beyond. Now, he will serve about 1.4 billion Catholics around the world. Here's some information about his background. According to his brother, Joe Provost, now the Pope, he is from Dalton, Chicago, and he is a Sox fan, not a Cubs fan, as what they were mentioning in the media. He's also a citizen of Peru, so he worked there for several years. And back in September 2023, he was elected as cardinal. Now, here's another fact that many people are talking about right now. You've probably heard. Well, I've always known that the previous popes were all of European ancestry. However, while researching online, I have learned that our new pope has black family roots in New Orleans, starting in New Orleans and even beyond. According to the US Census records, it was recorded from many decades ago, but specifically, it was around the time of early 1900s. Both of the Pope's maternal grandparents identified as black, and some even mulatto. So mixed race, as what we will call, biracial or multiracial. Also, Pope Prevost or Pope Leo has two aunts that identify as black too. And on a marriage license, one of his grandfathers listed his birthplace as Haiti, although a birth certificate shows he was actually born in Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic. And Pope Leo's grandmother was born in New Orleans. And here's a huge twist. In other words, the family formed survival skills or a way to progress quicker in society. So I'm going to tell you more. Additional facts were researched about when his grandmother moved to Chicago in the 1920s. She listed her race as Caucasian, no longer being black or even mulatto. Just like actor Martin Sheen, whose birth name is Ramon Antonio Jurado Estevez, or actress Jennifer Beals. So many people, these people have passed, meaning they shifted their racial identity. Just like many blacks who are very, very fair skinned, as fair as Mariah Carey, who is biracial. And even a former actress who passed away, unfortunately, Carol Channing, or Freddie Washington, who starred in the wonderful classic movie Imitation of Life, and many others. So that's a huge factor that many people are really debating right now. Not me, but other people. Another aspect is some critics have raised concerns about Pope Leo, his past handling of sexual abuse charges or cases, particularly during his time overseeing the Vatican's dicastery for the bishops and his missionary work in Peru. Some survivors and advocates, they have been arguing that his approach lacked transparency and decisive action. So this leads to a whole lot of skepticism. Many people have analyzed his commitment to addressing the church's sexual abuse crisis, how effective it was as well. Pope Leo XIV has also maintained a cautious approach to the LGBTQ plus matters. So even though there have been some openness from him, such as allowing blessings for same-sex couples under specific conditions, he has also made statements that have been perceived as dismissive or offensive. For example, allegedly, in a closed-door meeting, he used allegedly a derogatory term when discussing GAY people. Allegedly, this led to a widespread criticism and even calls for a clearer, more compassionate stance by him. The new pope has reaffirmed the church's position against the ordination of women. So he said, and he approved that they can become both priests and deacons, but only in those positions. And it's known that he acknowledges the valuable contributions of women within the church, but only as priests and deacons. Other people have said that his stance or his position has disappointed numerous people who advocate for greater gender equality in these roles. And here are some more conflicting opinions. People have formed opposing perspectives about the new pope. It appears to many that Pope Leo XIV inherits a church divided between progressive and conservative ideals. His commitment to continuing Pope Francis's reforms has pleased some folks, and others they're disappointed or frustrated. Other people fear that he may not go far enough in addressing issues such as climate change, social justice, and inclusivity. And on the flip side, traditionalists worry that his approach may cause an erosion to established doctrines, many that have been in place for a long time. Another factor will be his focus and strategies, especially pertaining to working with world leaders such as in China, Africa, the Middle East, other countries in Europe, etc. Everyone wants to see how effective he is. And he even says that the church should take the lead against AI. Now, since this pope is conservative, this will be a drastic change amongst all users. Now, to sum this video up, Pope Leo XIV's papacy begins with motivations for unity and renewal. His positions on the key issues have generated controversy and even discontent among many people from different denominations in Christianity within the church. So we shall see how his ability to navigate these challenges are. It definitely will be crucial, in shaping the future direction of the Catholic Church, especially since he is super conservative on church doctrine. What are your thoughts? But thank you for watching, and please stay safe wherever you are. Please remember, as well, it will help me very much to please like, share, subscribe. Stay safe, everyone.